Vitaly went from being one of the biggest stars in the YouTube scene, pioneering the prank genre alongside Roman Atwood and FuzzyTube, to now being arrested in the Philippines after harassing and disrespecting locals. And now it looks like Vitaly has taken a page out of Johnny Somali's handbook. Vitaly has had one of the most turbulent careers in the YouTube space. He went from being on top of the world, getting millions and millions of views every single day, to now finding himself in a jail cell in the Philippines. Vitaly was seen on livestream harassing the locals in the Philippines, snatching a security guard's hat, harassing old ladies. It looks like Vitaly has taken a page out of Johnny Somali's handbook, and now he's suffering the same fate as him. With the rise of IRL streaming, streamers are finding themselves going abroad to different countries to get an experience of the culture, the people, and ultimately make entertaining content for their viewers. And it looks like Vitaly has found himself in the Philippines live streaming when he was seen harassing Filipino locals.
Chat, excuse me, madam, I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck. Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be nicer. You. Sure. No, yeah.
Hey, something.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Please.
Yes? No? What are you gonna do? Hello. Hello. Paparazzi, you are passing by on a paparazzi. Paparazzi, you are my queen.
So in the video we can see Vitaly was seen harassing and threatening an elderly Filipino lady, saying he was gonna rob her after she didn't take his money. He was seen snatching the hat of a security guard and then shoving a camera in his face, and overall just being a piece of shit. Now it looks like a lot of these streamers just don't learn. After Johnny Somali got beat up and arrested in Korea for doing similar things, now we have Vitaly doing shit like this as well. And after this, Vitaly did get confronted by a man in the Philippines for his behavior.
When you show up here in the Philippines and you genuinely start like what happens behind the scenes when you're interacting with people here and you're messing around with them. I know it's a joke to you, but for the people here, they work hard, bro.
And guess what? And I tip them. What do you do? Exactly.
I run a software company and I provide housing for the
locals. So you can't just talk shit, right?
I'm not talking shit.
So why
I'm
you
asking you why even make that content? Genuinely.
Because
I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the fuck up, because I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro.
A real conversation.
I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to have a conversation with you, bro. Hey, what are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? I'm going to tell your viewers that you guys are better than this. You don't have to watch people fucking with others and putting them down. You need to lift people up for a living.
And what do I do? You haven't watched my own vlog?
I haven't watched your streams. Yeah. You're a piece of shit. And I came here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect. And anything, Jesus loves you too. Let's go. Don't fucking touch me before I knock you the fuck out.
You're not going to knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you going to do?
I guarantee you're not going to knock me out.
Yo, back off.
Fucking walk.
Oh, what are you going to do about it?
This just goes to show how not self-aware a lot of people like Vitaly are. Vitaly's obviously had a lot of ups and downs in his career. He got arrested after having roid rage and punching a lady a few years back for no reason. And now shit like this. These guys are so not self-aware. They go to these countries and, you know, I guess they look down on the people there and then just use them as content. That's literally all it is. They see them as content and they think they can get away with whatever the fuck they want. Maybe because they have more money. Maybe because, you know, they think because they got a camera, they're untouchable while they're just recording their crimes. I don't know what goes through these people's heads. I honestly have no idea. And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. It seemed like Vitaly was having a really good thing going on, doing his predator catches. I was really enjoying them. I thought that was amazing and I think he should have stuck with that and maybe just tried innovating that a little bit more. But obviously, this shit is easy views, but not all views are good views. People say all publicity is good publicity, and to some extent I have to agree. But shit like this, when you're getting arrested, that is just not good. And obviously this is not the first time he's been arrested, but you know, this is just the easy way out. This is the easy way out for a lot of these streamers, is just to get a ticket to some country like the Philippines and just terrorize the locals there and get easy content. It requires little to no thinking. You just have to be a piece of shit. You don't have to try and be funny. You don't have to try and be entertaining. You don't have to try and set up cool things for the stream. And I guess that's why he stopped doing the predator catches and moved on to this, because those actually took a bit more work and coordination. And a lot of these streamers are just in it for quick, easy views and money, which is never a good thing. And obviously it reflects in the quality of his content as well. But after this, he would find himself getting arrested. There was this video here of him walking into a police station, handing himself in, and just looking like he didn't give a shit at all.
Good evening. Okay, this is your Miranda rights. Okay,
Sir.
you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in any court of law in the Philippines. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to counsel at your own choice. Okay, if you cannot afford the counsel, the government will be provided for you at any government expense. You understand, right?
Yes. My question is.
And after this, there was also a public press conference in the Philippines after his arrest, where he was seen on the news.
Sa Taguig, diba? Sa Taguig substation. Ipapile na. At habang doon siya ay under custody siya ng Bureau of Immigration as an undesirable alien. Ngayon, mag-uusap pa ang Bureau of Immigration at CIDG ukol sa proseso nito. Pero sa akin paningin, at ito'y akin lamang, hindi ito'y batas yung sabi ko, ay doon muna siya mananatili sa Bureau of Immigration Detention Facility sa Muntinlupa habang siya ay nag-iintay ng paglitis sa kanya rito. Hindi po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas. Tapos na po ang mga dayuhan, nakala nilang kaya nilang lapastangin ang mga Pilipino. Ito'y ehemplo na seryoso tayo na sa sariling bayan natin, hindi tayo magpapabasa sa kanila.
Okay.
And this is exactly what I've talked about in a bunch of my older videos regarding IRL streamers like Neon, Vitaly, Jack Doherty, Fuzi, all these kinds of people. I've been saying it's just going to keep getting more and more extreme, and it has been. Obviously, when you see someone succeed and get views doing dumb shit, most people cannot resist that temptation. It is a temptation that is too hard to resist. Easy views, easy money. And it's really disappointing to see, the route Vitaly and even Fuzi have gone. These guys were friends with Roman Atwood, and Roman Atwood took his career in a whole different direction. Obviously, Roman Atwood had a family, so I guess that kind of meant he couldn't be doing shit like this and getting arrested. It would have been nice to see them go down that kind of path. Roman Atwood's really successful, his vlog channel, insanely successful, the merchandising, everything. I mean, that guy is someone you should look up to and respect, because that guy grinded, he worked hard, and he didn't take the easy way out. He didn't do bullshit like this for views. That guy just kept his head down and grinded every single day. But unfortunately, the people that came up with him in that same era, his friends, Vitaly and Fuzi, they're sitting here and just being gimmicks. They're getting laughed at, they're getting mocked, they're doing dumb shit like this. This is what happens when you have people like Neon and Jack Doherty getting millions of views and making millions of dollars. They're going to influence people. When you get millions and millions of views for doing stupid shit, if you even influence 1% of those people to do what you're doing, when you get 1 million views, that's still a lot of people. If you're going to make content, at least try. Or you can try and do what Speed does, where he does go to these different countries. He tries the local cuisine. He integrates himself in the culture, dresses up in a traditional outfit. He actually does shit like that where he's not disrespecting the people, but he's still able to have a fun time. Maybe, instead of taking a page out of his book, these cunts just end up doing shit like this, which it honestly boils my blood. It really pisses me off. This is like a car crash in slow motion. This is exactly what we're seeing, and we're going to continue to see this as the social media space keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We're going to see people like him, and I hope these guys get arrested, and I hope they get hit with whatever the maximum penalty is, because they deserve it. Because the only way people will stop is if these guys end up in jail for 4 or 5 years or something like that. And I know those Asian countries, Philippines or whatever, they don't fuck around. Korea, all them places, they don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I hope these guys get what they deserve. It's sad to see a YouTube legend, a YouTube OG like Vitaly. I'm pretty sure we've all watched Vitaly. Everyone's watched him at some point, right? Someone as OG as him, he shouldn't even be have to making content anymore. Really, this is just a perfect case study of what not to do. He went from being at the absolute pinnacle of the YouTube game, at the absolute top, to being at the absolute bottom. This is a case study on what not to do. This is what happens when you lose sight and you get distracted and you get influenced by the wrong people and the wrong things around you. It sucks to see as someone who obviously watched these guys growing up And now seeing shit like this, seeing the path they've gone down,